Alright, so Dokkan just dropped a new data download and they actually added some missions for these EZAs. Now, before we go ahead and talk about that, if you don't know, the way that the sub-EZAs work is that you would take a unit who is going to be getting EZA'd through one of these sub-EZAs, who would be awakening from these old medals, right? So SR Omega medals are what you use to awaken the techs in Shenron. And then you would go into the old Dokkan event, and then on stage 5, stage 10, they would basically have it where you would get the replay drops, right? So 10 would give you the 2 of the bronze, 15 would give you 2 of the silver, 20 would give you 4 of the silver, 25 would give you the 4 of gold, and then the 30 would give you 4 of the rainbow. And this is just how it is for a lot of these sub-EZAs, right? Well, they just dropped these new missions, and before you start farming those medals, you really should just wait until the EZAs come out. Because if we go ahead and check here, it says that there is some things like this. If you complete the Destin Rival Saga 3, which is just the SR Goku and AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta EZA, within 2 minutes and 40 seconds at level 30 or higher, you just get all of the medals needed to awaken the characters. Every single one. You see 36 here and 24 here. And if we go back, we can go ahead and double check that it only takes 12 medals in order to awaken just the bronze of these units, right? So 12 is just one unit. And we already talked about how, again, I think there's like 4 of them that EZA through Goku, and then like 3 are through Vegeta. But we, like I said, that's the whole reason why they're giving all these medals for them, right? Then we go over here, you get 60 silver and 40 silver for Goku and Vegeta if you win the Extreme Z battle within 6 minutes and 44 seconds at level 30 or higher, but you have to use an AGL superclass character, a tech superclass, an in superclass, basically one of every single typing, and they have to be a superclass character. Remember that the friends don't count either. Then the next mission to get all of the gold ones is to do the same exact thing, but with extreme side this time, within 4 minutes and 35 seconds. And then again, just one of each typing, not including the extreme character. And then at the final mission, if you complete all of them, you also get 24 of the Goku and 12 of the Vegeta. If you complete all of them that are related to this level 30 or higher for those, right? And if we go ahead and scroll down, we can see the same exact thing for the SR Omega event that we were just talking about. You get 12 bronze, 20 silver, 12 gold, and I'm assuming they're probably going to add the rainbow here. That's kind of weird that they didn't, unless they just want you to farm it again, I guess. For this, right? Because it shows, yeah, it's the same thing. You just have to be one time with the super class, one time with the extreme class of each type, and then you get that. Actually, let me just go ahead and double check that, right? Do you have to just beat it once in general? Because it's that one, that guy's getting this super EZA. He's getting it through that. So yeah, I think they do want you to farm it. Unless the missions are just not showing the symbol for whatever reason. I don't think that's what it is. They probably just want you to beat it the 4 times that we were talking about, because they want you to get the gold, or not the gold, the rainbow medals by itself, or 3 times. You only need to beat it 3 times. Even then, that's not bad, because we just talked about it. You're going to have to beat it 2 times regardless anyways, and then 1 time as fast as you can if you don't beat it within the time while trying to beat both of these missions, right? So that's probably what it is. And I would assume it's the same case for this, because 12, that's 3 EZAs they want you to do, but they're only giving you the medals for 2 of the rainbow medals, because again, they want you to do, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, basically what you would do then is you would just hop into stage 30. You're going to get the rainbow medals anyways. Don't do it on the stages plus 30, because it's automatically going to make it where you are going to do this, because they want you to get the Hercule statues. So you here, I can actually open up Dokkan real quick, so that way I can kind of show this off. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we could already see what I was talking about, right? So they already went ahead and put the Destin Rivals Saga 3 and the Omega Shenron EZA, since that's what's going to be added for these characters, at the top of the list. So if you just go on the stage, it's going to go ahead and throw you into 31. Make sure that you're clicking on the level selector and you're going ahead and clicking 30, or else you're not going to be getting those rainbow medals, and you're not going to be able to EZA the unit. You're just going to have to do 3 more stages on top of that, because instead of that, you're just going to get the Hercule statue instead, right? And you also might have noticed when we were talking about the schedules for these units, that I was talking about that every unit is going to come out in 12 hours, because I'm posting this video in like 6-7 hours from now, right? Well, I guess it would be 14 hours, not. Either way, the Int Omega Shenron, or the Int, not Omega Shenron, the Legion of Shadow Dragons, this is actually Sin Shenron. Their EZA is a little bit later. That's because this unit is going to come out with Ultimate Clash. So this one is just going to be a little bit different. You have to go ahead and just use the battlefield memory in order to get this. So that one's going to be a little bit different, right? But speaking of which, I guess I don't mind just talking about it really quickly, because the data download finally has a translated information for the characters. We already had the information for the other ones, so I'm not going to really talk about them too much. They all look pretty good. The Legion of Shadow Dragons, I'm kind of curious to see how they look like in game. They get, per GT bosses or extreme class ally, they get 30% attack and defense and 7% damage reduction. By the way, what GT bosses is not already going to be an extreme class ally? I just realized that. is there a single super class? Oh, I guess it's just gonna be, what is it? It's just gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be Nova. They expect me to run this guy, I guess. But yeah, it's a little bit off topic. Anyways, they look pretty good. What they have is the 4 key, 177% attack and defense. They get, the GT bosses gets 3 key and 40% attack and defense. They have up to 42% damage reduction rate and the 30% attack and defense times 7. If all of them are extreme class or GT bosses, like how we were talking about before, they also do an additional 17% attack and defense support. So it's 57% attack and defense support, as well as being attack effective against all types. You get more attack and defense on 12 key. You get more attack and defense on 18 key. You actually have a 77% chance of critting with the 24 key as well, which is going to be pretty easy, considering that a lot of their links is just so good. GT Shadow Dragons is going to be a decent one too, big bad bosses, but specifically GT is going to be giving you a lot of key as well, right? I think a couple of these characters have Fear and Faith as well. Yeah, Omega Shenron, Rose and Zamasu, so just another decent link for these character. And then what else was it? The one thing that I remember reading about this, the one thing I'm a little bit disappointed on is they did not give them any defense on super attack effects. I was like, okay, why did they not do that? A lot of these units desperately need like defense on super attack, and then they would actually be pretty decent. I believe this character can get up to like, what, 2 million defense or something. Imagine what that would have been like if this gave us like 30% defense and this was 50% defense. It's just, I feel like they could have given this unit a little bit more juice, considering the team that they are on, right? 42% damage reduction though. Oh no, sorry, not 42. 49% damage reduction plus the 20% you can get from both Omegas means that they can get up to 69. Haha, nice amount of damage reduction. So overall, not the worst thing in the world, right? I'm excited to use this team though. I think that the Shadow Dragons, as well as just like the support as from the Omegas, is just going to be really nice. I don't actually remember if that was with double Omega support that I saw the 2 million defense, but either way, pretty good. And then the Texan and all of them are, like I said, they are all their EZA information already dropped with the other one. But thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. What EZA are you most excited about? I'm probably excited most about the STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm not even gonna lie. But thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great week. See you guys in the next one. Peace.